Hey gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, and we have now officially a full comprehensive plan to dismantle the deep state once and for all. You're gonna love this. The Daily Signal is reporting that a coalition of conservative leaders and former political appointees has compiled a game plan for the next conservative president to completely overhaul and restructure the federal government's bureaucracy and end the abuse of power of the deep state once and for all. The Heritage Foundation has officially launched what they're calling Project 2025. On their website, we read this, quote, "It's not enough for conservatives to win elections. If we're going to rescue the country from the grip of the radical left, we need both a governing agenda and the right people in place ready to carry this agenda out on day one of the next conservative administration. This is the goal of the 2025 Presidential Transition Project. The project will build on 4 pillars that will collectively pave the way for an effective conservative administration: a policy agenda, personnel, training, and a 180-day playbook." And what these 4 pillars are all about is helping what looks to be Trump, of course, judging by the latest polls, or whoever the next conservative president is, helping that president avoid the pitfalls of Trump's first term, where he received a massive backlash by the deep state. They spied on him, they surveilled him, they undermined him at every turn with everything they had. What Project 2025 seeks to do is equip the next conservative president with the tools to immediately rein that hostile deep state bureaucracy in. Now, as part of this, that would immediately implement the executive order known as Schedule F. This is an executive order that President Trump signed in October of 2020. It was one of his last executive orders. It got a lot of press when it was originally signed, but obviously got lost in all the chaos in the aftermath of November 3rd. What Schedule F does to the deep state is basically like what Order 66 was to Jedis, for you Star Wars fans, right? That was a top secret order identifying all Jedis as traitors to the Galactic Republic, and therefore they had to be eliminated. Schedule F functions very much the same way. It reassigns federal bureaucrats in D.C. as Schedule F employees, which in effect strips away all of their employment protection, thereby enabling the president to fire tens of thousands of deep state bureaucrats immediately. A second-term Trump, or any conservative president for that matter, is the deep state's worst nightmare, because not only would they fire tens of thousands of these ultra-left bureaucrats, but if it's Trump, he's already said that he's going to replace them with loyal ultra-MAGA patriots who would guarantee America First populism governing the nation for the foreseeable future at the permanent bureaucratic level. And to that end, Trump, according to a recent Axios report, Trump has already begun to enlist solid conservative organizations who are charged with recruiting loyal ultra-MAGA replacements for all of these bureaucrats. So the deep state knows that were Trump to win a second term, their days are over. He will shatter the deep state apparatus. He'll dismantle the administrative state such that the FBI and all the other 3-letter agencies will be unrecognizable after he's done. And so is it any wonder that they're trying to take Trump out, right? But what's so neat is that with this Project 2025 proposal, the effort to crush the liberal deep state goes way beyond Trump. Destroying the deep state is now a primary objective of any conservative president, because all conservatives now recognize that the deep state is at war with faith, family, and freedom. The deep state does not want local government, local political and economic decision-making. They only want top-down, centralized rule. But the Republican Party's forever changed under Trump. They're now the working class party, and that means they're going to have to go to war with the deep state that operates by top-down, non-democratic rule. But that said, no one, and I mean no one, is more determined to crush the deep state than one Donald J. Trump. Wait till you hear what he's planning to do. You're going to absolutely love it. But first, gang, who wants a free gift? For weeks now, you've been asking me when and where you'll be able to access my brand new research guidebook about how to escape the Great Reset. Thousands of patriots like you have reached out because you're desperate to build a life of faith, family, and freedom in the face of Klaus Schwab and the bug-eating World Economic Forum. Well, I'm delighted to announce that the digital version is here, and the best part is we're giving it away absolutely free. Click on that link below and learn the 5 steps to escape the Great Reset, keeping your family and sanity intact. You're going to learn a number of methods patriots all over the world are using to escape the Great Reset. You're going to discover how to build a life that is no longer reliant on woke corporations or institutions. And I've even included a list of the daily news sites I actually read from myself on a daily basis. Now, this is not going to be available digitally for free for very long, so don't wait. Click on that link below right now and download your free digital copy today. At his recent rally in Waco, Texas, President Trump vowed to make destroying the deep state the centerpiece of his second term.
The stakes of this election could not be more clear. Either we surrender to the demonic forces abolishing and demolishing and happily doing so our country, or we defeat them in a landslide on November 5th, 2024. Either the deep state destroys America or we destroy the deep state. That's the way it's got to be. We're at a very pivotal point in our country.
Well, there you have it. I mean, either we destroy the deep state or the deep state destroys us. Here's President Trump in his recent interview with Tucker Carlson revealing what he really thinks about the deep state.
They said to me the other day, one of your fellow journalists said, who's the biggest problem, sir? Is it China? Could it be Russia? Could it be North Korea? No, I said, the biggest problem is from within. It's these sick, radical people from within, because we can handle, if we're smart, we can handle Russia, China. I did.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. We can handle Russia. We can handle China. I did. All right? They're not our enemy. Our enemy is within. We need regime change here. And so over the last month, President Trump has outlined a 10-point plan to dismantle the deep state once and for all. The plan consists of the following: reinstating the executive order to fire rogue bureaucrats. So that's the reimplementation of Schedule F. Overhaul the 3-letter federal agencies, such as the FBI and the CIA, and fire corrupt officials. Clean up the corrupt FISA courts. Establish a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to declassify and publish all documents on deep state spying, censorship, and corruption. A crackdown on government leakers like Alexander Vindman. Conduct regular audits of intelligence agencies and move these agencies outside of the Washington, D.C. Beltway. He plans to ban ex-officials from taking private sector jobs in industries that they themselves regulated, like Barney Frank sitting on the board of Signature Bank, which he regulated as a congressman and went belly up anyway. And he wants to push term limits on members of Congress again in an effort to break the cycle of permanent Washington. So obviously this is a comprehensive plan, and together with Project 2025, we can all be assured that the deep state right now, as we speak, is quaking. They are panicking, and I can't wait to knock them out. As always, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. You'll definitely want to check out my latest video on a trans activist getting absolutely embarrassed, not being able to answer the simplest question imaginable. You're going to absolutely love it. So make sure to click on the link, and I'll see you over there. God bless.